Dancing on the Moon, written by Janice Roper, illustrated by Lauren Grimm. Warning, this book tells the story about a baby that died. Dancing on the Moon. Carly was 5 when Nigel came home. Mom cuddled him often and left her alone. She crawled on her lap, tried to push him aside, but Mommy held tight, and the baby just cried. Carly fiddled with dolls, then stamped her right shoe. "Mommy," she yelled, "play with me too." Mommy smiled a sweet smile and gave her a hug. She put Nigel down on the big center rug. She picked Carly up and cradled her face, saying, "Both of my babies brighten this place. You bring sunshine and Nigel the moon. I love you so much that it fills up this room. Daddy and you and Nigel and me are connected by love like branches to a tree. We will always be together, even when we're apart. Both of my babies are here in my heart." Then Carly was happy. She gave Nigel a kiss, saying, "You are my brother and I'm your big sis." They played through each day, and Nigel he grew. Carly tickled his neck and made him say coo. But one cold rainy day, Carly heard a sharp scream, then crying and yelling, about Nigel it seemed. Then they took him away, and Mommy went too, in an ambulance with lights and sounds like woo woo. Mrs. VR came over, but the day was so long. Carly cried because Mommy and Nigel were gone. Later that night, people crowded the house. Carly tiptoed around as scared as a mouse. 'Cause Mommy and Daddy and everyone cried. She heard someone say that Nigel had died. Carly didn't understand. She thought he'd come back. She looked in the crib, in the swing, in the sack. For a long time then, days and nights were a blur. With grown-ups all crying, it was scary for her. To bring Nigel home, she wanted so badly. To kiss his fat cheeks and tickle him gladly. To make Mommy happy, to see Daddy smile. To have little Nigel back, just for a while. Then one special night, Mommy gave her a hug that stayed on her shoulders like wings formed of love. The moon was full and bright on that night, and with her new wings, little Carly took flight. She flew and she flew straight for the moon's face. She landed and looked all over the place. She squealed when she saw a small little guy, saying, "Nigel, I found you, up high in the sky. Come home right now. Mom and Dad have been sick. Come home with me now. Come home with me quick." Carly kissed his fat cheeks and hugged him so hard. Nigel laughed. His eyes sparkled and shone with the stars. "My Carly," he said, because now he could talk. "I rest on your shoulder as you take a walk. I am threads in the shirt you pull over your head. I am soft, fluffy blankets that hug you in bed. When you feel the wind, I am stroking your hair. I will stay with you always and be everywhere." She picked up her Nigel, and they swung in the air and danced on the moon with nary a care. They laughed and they twirled on the moon's rocky face, but soon Carly knew she must leave this place. "Come with me," she begged. "I've got to go home. The house is so quiet and sad since you've gone." Nigel smiled a sweet smile and reached up his hands. Carly carried him far across those strange lands. Then at the moon's edge, when she knew they must part, she hugged him so hard, he slipped into her heart. Carly woke up with blankets so warm in her room. She looked out her window and There was the moon. Soon came her mommy. Carly held her so tight. It was then that she knew her mommy was right. Nigel's not gone. He was inside her heart. And from that day forward, they were never apart.